See, today we discussing the topic is gravitation. Exercise 2, question number 1. Here is given a planet, this is the planet, that revolves around the sun. This is say the sun. Here is there the planet. Planet that revolves around the sun in a elliptical orbit of minor and major axis, x-axis and y-axis respectively. Then the time period of revolution is proportional to the time period of revolution proportional to, we know the formula, the square of the time period is directly proportional to the cube of semi-major axis. What is the formula then? The square of the time period is directly proportional to the cube of semi-major axis. See here, the semi-major axis is represented by the y. We can write the y cube. Now the square is taken this side. The t is directly proportional to the y to the power of 3 by 2. This is the answer for the time period. Let's see the question number 4. If a planet of mass is given by m, is revolving around the sun in a circular orbit or with time period t, then the mass of the sun. See here, this is considered the circular orbit. See, the center is considered by the sun. Now here is there the planet. Now planet of the mass is given m. This planet can be revolved around in a circular orbit with a sun. Then we can find out the mass of the sun. See, the mass of the sun m is equal to how much? See here, the planet can be attraction toward the center. Attraction toward the center is called the centripetal force. That is the Fc. And the sun gives some force on a planet, that is a Fg, gravitational force. Now I can write a force of gravitational. Force of gravitational is equal to force of centripetal. Force of centripetal. Right here the Fg is equal to Fc. Fg according to gravitational force, Fg is equal, what is the formula? Is G into m1 m2 by r square, and Fc centripetal force is equal to mv square by r. These two values substitute here. G into m1 m2 by r square is equal to mv square by r. Here m1 is equal to capital M, that is the sun of the mass. m2 is equal to small m, the planet of the mass. Now can substitute here G into capital M small m by r square is equal to small m into v square by r. Here r gets cancelled, small m gets cancelled, and v is equal to r omega. Substitute here G capital M by r is equal to v is nothing but r square into omega square. R square into omega square. Then we can write here the omega is equal to, what is the formula? Is 2 pi by t. Then we can write here the G capital M by r is equal to r square into 2 pi by t whole square. Taking the cross multiplication, the capital M is equal to r into r cube, and write here the 4 pi square r cube by g into t square. This is the mass of the sun formula. Next, we can see the question number 9. Question number 9. A satellite is launched in a circular orbit of radius r. See, this is the satellite. The circular orbit is r. This is the center O, and here is there the satellite. Okay, revolves around in a circular orbit. The launch in a orbit of radius is 1.02. The percentage change in the time period in a two satellite. We know that Square of the time period is directly proportional to the cube of semi-major axis. Cube of semi-major axis. Now we can write in percentage. We can write the 2 into delta t by t into 100% is equal. Now coming here 3 delta r by r into 100%. Here the 2 is taken this side. Delta t by t into 100% is equal to 3 by 2 into delta r. Delta r is nothing but change in r2 minus r1. The r2 is given by the 1.02 r minus of 1 r divided by r into 100. See, that is equal to 3 by 2, 0.02 into 100. Now it's cancelled. It is a 0.01. That is equal to 0.100 is nothing but 3. This is the delta t by t into 100% is equal to 3. Question number 12. You are given the total mass is here. This is the total mass is given by the M. How do you divide two parts of the gravitational force? Two parts is nothing but here the one, here the another. Gravitation. This is considered the M1, it is considered the M2. Gravitational force between them. The given distance is maximum. The distance is maximum. Distance is maximum. Then what is the mass? What is the mass is equal? Mass is here m1 is equal to consider the x and m2 is equal to consider the m minus x. M minus x. Now here taken the force of maximum. Force of maximum is equal to dF by dm is equal to 0. Force of maximum is equal to dF by dm is equal to 0. According to gravitational force. Gravitational force. See, right, that is a F is equal to G into m1 m2 by r square. Here is given m1 is equal to x, m2 is equal to m minus. Now can substitute here. That is the F maximum is equal to d by dm into F. F is equal to G m1 m2 by r square. Here write here the d by dm into G into m1. M1 is equal to how much is there here the x. M2 is equal to how much is there here the m minus x divided by r square. See, this is the F is the maximum and this is equal to how much is there 0. Now can write here the 0 is equal to now the derivation of the both sides, the g and r square is the constant values. Write the before of this derivative g by r square will be the common and write here the d by dm into x and another is there the m minus x. The x is multiplication of both sides, g by r square d by dm into mx minus x into x square d by dm into x square. Now write here the g by r square. Here the m will be take the common. Dx by x is equal to here the 1. Now you can write here this is the value is there only for the x. Only is there the m minus. This is a derivative of the, we know the formula for the d by dt into extra power of n is equal to n into extra power of n minus 1. We can write that 2 into dx by x, that is equal to 2x. This is the value for the 0. Take the cross multiplication, 0 into r square 0 and g by something 0, the 0 is equal to m into minus 2x. The minus 2x is taken this side, the plus 2x is equal to m and x is equal to m by 2. This mass how much is there? X is equal to m by 2, that is equal to m1. That is equal to m1. And then we can find out the m2 is equal. The m2 is equal to also how much is there here? Here m2 is equal to m minus x. Here the x is equal to how much is there? M by 2. M minus M by 2. That is equal to also M by 2. That masses are there. M1 is equal to M by 2 and M2 is equal to also M by 2. This is the two masses are equally divided. Next is the question number 16. Question number 16. An infinite number of particles, each of mass 1 kg, are placed on positive x-axis 1 meter, 2 meters, 4 meters, 8 meters from the origin. The magnitude of the resultant gravitational force on 1 kg mass kept on the origin. See, here is given, this is the origin, x-axis. It is the origin. And distance is given by the 1 meter, 2 meters, 4 meters and 8 meters. Then find out the resultant gravitational force. Find resultant gravitational force. Find the resultant gravitational force. We know the gravitational force Fg is equal to G m1 m2 by r square. See, here is given by the first particle is there in the m1 and second one is there the m2, 2m and 4m and 8m meters of the distance is there. Now each of given by the mass is given by the 1 kg. Masses m1 is equal to m2 is equal to is given by the 1 kg. See, we can substitute here the Fg. F is equal to G will be the common, m1, m2 will be right here the into 1 by 1 whole square plus 1 by second one how much is it? 2 whole square plus 1 by 4 whole square, 1 by 8 whole square plus and so on. Take the common for here the both of them is there. Common will be taken the 1 meter for the distance and 2 meter for the distance and 4 meter for the distance and 8 meter for the distance. See, in mathematics, the geometric of progressive in GP, the geometric of progressive, what is the formula there? That is the R is equal to 1 by 1 minus A. 1 by 1 minus A. A is equal is nothing but 1 by 2 whole square. Right here the R is equal to 1 by 1 minus 1 by 2 whole square. That is equal to 1 by the 4 minus 1 by 4. That is equal to 4 by 3. R is equal to how much is there? 4 by 3. Now substitute this value, R value substitute here. F is equal to G into M1. M1 is equal to how much is there? 1 kg. M2 is equal to how much is there? 1 kg. By R, this total value how much is there here? 4 by 3. How much is there is here? 4 by 3. Now 1 into 1 that is equal to F is equal to 4g by 3. This is the force of gravitation. The particles are placed 1 meter, 2 meters, 4 meters and 8 meters and so on. So next question 19. 3 uniform spheres. This is the 3 uniform spheres. The each of mass is m. m1 is equal to m2 is equal to m3 is equal to m. This is the m1. It is the m2. This is the m3. The each of the mass is given by their m. And radius is capital R. The kept the such that the each of two touch to each other. This is the touch to each other. The magnitude of the gravitational force on any sphere due to the other two. We resultant here find out the resultant force. Resultant force, that is Fr is equal to, what is the formula for the Fr is equal to under root of F1 square plus F2 square plus 2F1 F2 into cos theta. Here theta is equal to how much is there? Its angle is 60 degrees. Substitute here the Fr is equal to under root of F square plus F square plus 2F into F cos of 60 degrees. Cos of 60 degrees. Here consider the F1 is equal to F2 is equal to F. Then we can add under root of 2F square plus 2F square into cos 60 is equal to how much is it? 1 by 2. Cancel. That is equal to under root of root 3F square. Root 3 into F is equal to Fr. since we can write here the cos of 60 degrees is equal to 1 by 2. And here the F is nothing but gravitational force. We know that the gravitational force F is equal to, what is the formula? G m1 m2 by r square. m1 m2 by r square. R, here write here the formula for the root 3 into G m1 m2 by r square is equal to Fr. Here m1 is equal to m2 is equal to m3 is equal to how much is there? M. And r is nothing but distance between any two spheres. The distance between any two spheres means here the r and plus r. R plus r is equal to how much is there? Here the 2r. We can write the r plus r is equal to 2r. Substitute here the root 3 into G m square by 2r whole square. 2r whole square. That is equal to root 3 G m square by 4 into r square.